So I'm sitting here at the Hive. Just take a look at that right over there, Rob, the Hive. Yeah. The Hive is a beautiful studio here in Toronto owned by the wonderful Oliver Johnson and his partners. And I've got the pleasure of introducing our Roots Music Canada audience to David Hein, who is one of the brains behind my mother's lesbian Jewish Wiccan wedding. Did I get that right?
That was good.
You know, I practiced that in the shower all morning.
Did you really?
So in just over a year, this has become, in Toronto, this has become a very well-known brand. This must be, for a singer-songwriter who has done some theater and worked in theater and so on, but this must have come as a bit of a shock to you.
Every day has been a little bit of a surprise, so we put it on the Fringe, and we were really hoping that we would break even, that we wouldn't lose too much money off of it, and almost immediately we sold out, and we got to be part of Best of Fringe, and then David Mirvish came and picked us up.
That Hollywood moment, eh?
Yeah, well, it's been a Hollywood moment every day. I mean, even the days when 300 people were lining up in the rain to see our show, it's ridiculous.
And that was at Fringe.
Yeah.
Before it, I mean, it got some publicity, but before it got major media publicity.
Yeah, and now we've played to 50,000 people recently, and we play to 700 people a night. I mean, as a singer-songwriter, it's pretty great to play in the city you live in, to sleep in your own bed, and to play to 700 people every night. It's pretty great.
You perform. You open the show every night. You're the narrator.
Yeah. So I wear a number of hats in the show. My wife and I wrote it together. Irene Karl-Sankoff, the very lovely and talented Irene Karl-Sankoff.
Well done. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done.
And I'm also the musical director. I wrote the songs. So when you see the show, I'm the narrator. I'm half in the band, so I'm playing my guitar, but I'm also acting in the show. And occasionally I put it down and step into the scene. So.
I have blonde hair, I have blue eyes, and when I cross the border, the cops wave me by. I'm Caucasian. I'm not a gay son, but I'll stride down to Pride with my mom's by my side.
Have you received negative reaction from people, let's say just online lurkers who just get pissed off at anything?
We haven't received anything directly. I mean, what's wonderful about Canada is that and part of the play is about the fact that we should be proud that we live in a country where it's a basic right and everyone's granted it. So. But you look on the CBC message boards about the show, and there's some crazy people out there.
Yeah.
And it's something that I think as Canadians we take for granted, that in 2005 we legalized gay marriage, and now that's it, and that's said and done. And there's still a number of MPs on Parliament Hill who still oppose it. There are still crazy people online who write messages, and we live above a huge country where it isn't granted to everyone. So. There's a reason why we're bringing it up, is to remind ourselves that this is a meaningful thing, it's a wonderful thing, and it's something that we shouldn't forget to be proud of.
There are sons from other nations, there are sons who lose their patience, there are sons on medications because they see hallucinations.
The Jewish community of Toronto has been amazing. Even the Wiccan community has been coming out, and you can hear them in the audience, and they're so happy that we're doing a show about them.
How do you hear them in the audience?
You can hear them at the end. There's Wiccan elements and Jewish elements in the wedding, and when my mums get married, I'm giving away the end of the show a little bit, but you can hear them saying, "Oh, they're doing it right," you know, which is really moving. And then we get. I mean, what's wonderful about the show is and doing a Mirvish production is that we get a completely diverse group of people coming out. We get high school kids. We get elderly Jewish couples. We get artists and the whole Church Street crowd. It's an amazing group of people, and we get there was a 70-year-old woman out on the street who talked to one of our actors who said, "I'm 70 years old, I'm Jewish, and my granddaughter is about to date a woman, and I wasn't okay with it, and now that I've seen your show, I am."
There's a sparrow in the subway, he must have followed someone down the stairs. Flying off the hand.
Had this fantastic run, which is expiring in mid-April.
April 11th.
And that's it. Over. Zero.
Yeah, that's it for now.
That's it for now.
There's another show coming into the theater, so we have to leave. We're being vacated.
So now you're going to be thrust into the limelight of David Hein, singer-songwriter again.
Yeah, I don't know that it's ever been a limelight before, but we'll see what happens
Maybe
next.
a spotlight, a candle.
Yeah, candle, that's good.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about that. Now, you were accomplished, and you are accomplished in that regard. You were a finalist for the Mountain Stage New Song Contest a couple of years ago.
Yep.
You've won some other awards as well at various festivals and so on. So talk to me a little bit about that incarnation, because for better or for worse, you will forever be known as this guy now.
Well, I like to think that that both of them work well together. As a singer-songwriter, I've played a bunch of big festivals. I've played a bunch of intimate house concerts, and I like playing both. I like sitting on stools and telling people stories, and I like playing funny songs and sad songs, and songs that make you laugh and make you cry.
And out a little window came a little bird who whistled her the time. Buried deep inside, for minutes 1 through 59, he stayed.
What's next for you now? I'm sure you've penned other things. Are you?
We're working on some new stuff right now. We're in the throw it against the wall and see if it sticks phase.
Right.
I'm probably going to record a new album with the wonderful 4-piece band that we have in the show. They've been just a joy to work with, so I can't think of working with anyone else right now.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for taking the time,
My
and
pleasure.
congratulations. It's a wonderful story.
Thanks so much, Andy.
Thank you.
And I've got little ways